So obviously Vita hasn't been working out. I've been very busy with stuff outside of video making and I haven't been able to make videos, so I'm sorry about that, but I'm probably going to try and keep doing the whole 2 videos a week thing at least. So I'm gonna just get into this video because I'm rambling. Hey guys, what's up, it's Heidi. So it is, middle of the month, almost end of the month, and that means it is time for my April book haul, because as much as I feel like I'm not buying a lot of books, I still managed to buy at least 10. I bought 10 books. How do I do this? On the other hand, I have gotten rid of 200 or 300 books in the recent past, so I feel a little okay about this, but I'm just gonna get into this book buying stuff. I bought all of these books at Powell's throughout the month. As you know, Powell's is the local bookstore and it's pretty awesome. I wish everybody had Powell's. So the first book I got came out, I believe, at the start of this month, and I went to a signing for this series later in the month, but I didn't get this particular one signed, but that is Dreams of Gods and Monsters by Laini Taylor. This particular edition came in with a signed art print thing, so that's kind of cool. I initially didn't like the first book that much, and the more I thought about it, I was like, I kind of want to know what happens, and I'm hoping I finish this series, but their covers are so freaking pretty. I can't resist a cover this pretty, so that's a thing. The next book I bought I've already finished. I filmed a review for it and I haven't uploaded it yet, but this series, man, I'm just telling you, is the most amazing series ever. And Heir of Fire comes out I don't know when, but they're giving away ARCs at BEA, which I will not be at, but my friend will, and if she gets me a copy, I will marry her or something equally as intense because I need it so bad and I want it. And that is The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. I'm probably going to reread the Throne of Glass series because, holy crap, Selena, the main character, is just so amazing. For those who aren't aware of what this is a bind-up of prequel novellas to the Throne of Glass novels, so it's awesome. It really doesn't feel like novellas, it feels like a prequel novel to Throne of Glass. So if you're afraid of novellas, don't be, because this is awesome. And just look at this cover, she's so cool. I just want to be her so bad, but I don't, because I also don't want to kill people for a living. The next book I bought I have also finished, and I liked it. It was pretty good. I feel like it was an anti-Tifios kind of novel. I don't really know how to explain it, but Raylene from Padfoot and Prongs, and who else loves this? Jesse the Reader and Dylan, and everybody loves this book, and that is Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. This was a cute book. I don't read contemporary that often, but when I do, I feel like I make fairly good choices, and this was really cute. And the cover, one of the best covers ever. This is such a great cover. Looking at it on my screen, it just looks so cool. So this is a pretty good book. This is about me and Earl and the Dying Girl, if you can't tell, so obviously it's kind of sad because Dying Girl. This is awesome, and I love it. The next book I bought is Wither by Lauren De Stefano. Now, I wasn't sure about this book series because I saw it and I was like, girl with pretty dress, it looks like a weird historical contemporary mix-up thing. And then I read the back, and it just sounds so interesting. So this is there's genetic engineering and wife selling and people dying all of the time, and this is just it looks so cool. And also the cover, another one of those really awesome covers. So cool. What's with the bird? This looks so interesting. And I got it for $6 because Powell's is awesome. The next book I got because I was craving some assassin-y type stuff, and I read the back and it looked really good. And there's another book that kind of reminds me of this. It was on sale also. It just looked cool and I really wanted it, and it was on sale, and that is Grave Mercy by Robin Lefevers. And I feel like I've heard people talk about this, but at the same time I don't remember who talked about it or even if they did. But this looks really cool. It's called the His Fair Assassin series, I guess, and it looks pretty awesome. It's about assassin stuff. I just really need some female medieval assassins in my life right now. And there's another book series called Etiquette and Espionage, and that looks really cool, and I just female murderers, man. They're pretty cool. That sounds terrible. I shouldn't say that. Oh my goodness. Moving on. The next 5 books I got are in a series, and I have basically become a collector of this series because I own the audiobook for this, I own the movie, I already own a bind-up of this, and I think one other section of it, or another version of these books. But I just really love these books. I first read them in 6th grade. I was like, I don't know what to read, so I'm going to start at the beginning of the alphabet for authors, and Adams happens to be at the very beginning of the alphabet, and I'm so glad that I found this book series because I love it so much, and that is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams, the trilogy that has 5 books in it. And I just, if you haven't read these books yet, I extremely recommend picking them up if they sound interesting to you at all, because Douglas Adams' writing is literally the weirdest writing. In lit, you talk about like how a sentence makes a reader expect what's going to be said next, even just like later in the sentence, and Douglas Adams just like tears that to pieces, and it's so beautiful. I just really love it. And I know, so the first 3 are like the original trilogy, and then he wrote 2 more, and some people feel like the last 2 aren't as good, and I like them all. I could be persuaded to believe that the last 2 aren't as good, but I still just really freaking love them. So I'm just gonna show you these books now. First, let me show you how awesome the spines look, and instead of numbers they say Adams, which threw me off at the start. I was like, A isn't a number, and then, yeah. But like, his name looks so cool, and they look kind of like graphic novels on the side, so I just really like that. So the covers are ridiculous, and we have The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, The Restaurant at the End of the Universe, Life, the Universe, and Everything, So Long and Thanks for All the Fish, and Mostly Harmless. This one's my favorite cover because it's like a drink and then I don't know what the other thing is, maybe a blender. I don't know. So this series has been through so many like reconstructions, it's ridiculous. There's a radio series, there's a TV series, there's a movie, and there's all of the different books, and a lot of the books have different pieces taken in and put out of them, and it's just really interesting because the first time I read it, I was like, oh, this is really good, and then I read it again and I was like, I don't, like with a different book version, I was like, I don't remember this. So that's a cool thing. Which also makes up for any problems you have with the TV series not being like the books, or the movie not being like the TV series or whatever, because Douglas Adams just doesn't care, and it's so great. So that is the end of my spiel for The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and also the end of my book haul. Those are all 10 books that I bought, and let me know down in the comments if you've read any of these or what you think of them and all of that regular stuff where we talk and it's awesome and we're friends, and I will see you very soon with another video. I have like 3 films that I haven't edited or uploaded yet, so yeah, I'm gonna get on that hopefully soon. I will see you guys very soon. I love you all. Goodbye.